Two people land promotions on the same day. Both increase their earnings from $60,000 to $100,000 annually. 10 years later, one has accumulated $500,000 in investments and owns multiple income-producing assets. The other is still living paycheck to paycheck despite currently earning $150,000. The difference is that one person defeated lifestyle inflation, while the other became its victim. This invisible wealth destroyer is why doctors and executives making six figures often have less net worth than teachers earning $40,000. Today, you will discover exactly what lifestyle inflation is, how it systematically destroys wealth, and why the wealthiest people deliberately live below their means while everyone else upgrades with every raise. The trap is invisible, but the damage is permanent. Welcome back to Finance Insight in High Def, where we give insight to proven financial principles and how we can use them to improve our daily lives and build towards a better financial future. If you are new here, consider a like and subscribe as we dive into the 8 principles on how the lifestyle inflation trap is invisible, but the damage is permanent. Let's jump right in. The upgrade cycle that never ends. The first principle is understanding what lifestyle inflation actually is. Lifestyle inflation occurs when your spending increases proportionally or faster than your income. Every raise becomes an excuse to upgrade your life rather than upgrade your wealth. You earn $50,000 and drive a used Honda. Promoted to $75,000, you lease a BMW. Promoted to $100,000, you move to a bigger apartment. Each raise disappears into higher expenses. If someone earning $50,000 spends $45,000 annually, they save $5,000. Promoted to $100,000, but increasing spending to $95,000, they still save $5,000. Despite doubling income, wealth building remains identical. Someone maintaining $45,000 in expenses after earning $100,000 now saves $55,000 annually. Their wealth building rate increases tenfold. Warren Buffett has lived in the same house since 1958, purchased for $31,500. He could afford any mansion, but chooses not to inflate his lifestyle, despite being worth over $150 billion. The income that disappears into lifestyle. The second principle shows how lifestyle inflation destroys wealth across all income levels. You cannot out-earn lifestyle inflation. If spending rises with income, wealth never accumulates. Mike Tyson earned over $400 million in his boxing career. By 2003, he was bankrupt. His lifestyle included mansions, exotic cars, private jets, and pet tigers. Johnny Depp earned over $650 million between 2003 and 2016. He spent $2 million monthly, including 14 homes and 45 luxury vehicles. Despite massive income, his wealth evaporated. Nicolas Cage earned $150 million. He purchased castles, rare comic books, and dinosaur skulls. The result was bankruptcy despite extraordinary income. A surgeon earning $500,000 annually, but spending $490,000 accumulates wealth slower than a teacher earning $50,000, but spending $35,000. The gap between income and expenses builds wealth. The hedonic treadmill that never satisfies. The third principle explains the psychology behind lifestyle inflation. Humans adapt quickly to new circumstances, returning to baseline happiness regardless of improvements. This is called the hedonic treadmill. You buy a new car and experience joy for 2 weeks. Then it becomes normal. You move to a bigger house and feel excited for a month. Then it becomes normal. Each upgrade provides temporary satisfaction before adaptation occurs. This cycle never ends. There is always a nicer car, a bigger house, a fancier vacation. Chasing satisfaction through lifestyle upgrades is like drinking salt water to quench thirst. Studies show that beyond $75,000 annually in income, additional money provides minimal happiness gains. Yet people chase $500,000 salaries believing more income equals more happiness. Warren Buffett drives a modest car, lives in a normal house, and eats at McDonald's. He optimized for freedom and purpose rather than consumption. Mark Zuckerberg wears the same grey t-shirt daily. He could afford any wardrobe, but chooses simplicity, the fixed expense trap that locks you in. The fourth principle reveals why lifestyle inflation creates financial fragility. Upgrading to higher fixed expenses eliminates flexibility and creates dependence on continued high income. Someone earning $80,000, living in a $1,500 monthly apartment, gets promoted to $120,000 and moves to a $3,000 apartment. Their housing expense doubled from $18,000 to $36,000 annually. If they lose their job, the $3,000 monthly obligation remains. They cannot easily downgrade. The higher expense becomes a trap. The wealthy keep fixed expenses low relative to income. If you earn $200,000 but live on $60,000, losing your job is manageable. If you earn $200,000 and spend $190,000, losing your job is catastrophic. This explains why people making $500,000 feel broke. They are trapped by their own upgrades. Financial freedom comes from the gap between income and expenses, the wealth destroyed through compounding. The fifth principle shows the long-term cost of lifestyle inflation through lost compounding. Every dollar spent on lifestyle upgrades is a dollar that cannot compound into wealth. Consider two people earning $100,000 annually. Person A spends $90,000 and invests $10,000. Person B spends $60,000 and invests $40,000. Over 30 years at 10% annual returns, Person A accumulates $1.8 million, while Person B accumulates $7.2 million. The difference is resisting lifestyle inflation. That choice created $5.4 million in additional wealth. That $5.4 million difference generates $540,000 annually in investment income. Person B has passive income exceeding Person A's salary. This is generational wealth created solely by defeating lifestyle inflation. The trap is immediate gratification. A luxury vacation feels good now, but that $10,000 invested at 10% for 30 years becomes $174,000. The true cost of the vacation is $174,000 in lost wealth. Every lifestyle upgrade carries this hidden cost. The $50,000 car costs $870,000 in lost compounding over 30 years. Warren Buffett prioritizes compounding over consumption. Over 70 years, this discipline created $150 billion in wealth. The reverse lifestyle inflation strategy. The sixth principle introduces the solution, reverse lifestyle inflation. Instead of increasing spending with income, wealthy people maintain or decrease expenses while income rises. The formula is simple. When you receive a raise, do not upgrade your lifestyle. Direct 100% of the increase into investments. If you earn $60,000 and get promoted to $80,000, continue living on $60,000. Invest the additional $20,000 annually. After 5 years at 10% returns, that $20,000 yearly investment becomes $134,000. After 10 years, $344,000. After 20 years, $1.2 million. Mark Cuban lived like a student for years, despite earning millions. He shared a 3-bedroom apartment with 5 roommates and ate $1 meals. Every dollar not spent compounded into the billions he controls today. Sarah Blakely continued living modestly, even after Spanx made her a billionaire. She understands that wealth is built through avoiding lifestyle inflation. The person earning $100,000 while living on $50,000 reaches financial independence in 15 to 20 years. The person earning $100,000 while spending $95,000 never reaches independence. Reverse lifestyle inflation means your lifestyle quality improves through investments, not consumption. Instead of buying a luxury car, you invest until dividends buy the car for you. The intentional spending that creates freedom. The seventh principle teaches that defeating lifestyle inflation does not mean eliminating all enjoyment. It means spending intentionally on what truly matters while ruthlessly cutting expenses that do not add value. Warren Buffett spends money on things he values: education, books, and time with family. He does not spend on status symbols he does not care about. The wealthy identify their core values and spend generously there while cutting everything else. If travel matters, they invest in experiences. But they do not spend on keeping up appearances or impressing strangers. The average person does the opposite. They buy expensive cars to impress neighbors they do not like. They purchase designer clothes they do not need. They finance vacations to post on social media. Intentional spending means asking, does this purchase align with my values and goals? If yes, spend joyfully. If not, invest instead. Someone who values experiences over possessions drives a used car but travels internationally twice a year. Their spending aligns with values without inflating their lifestyle. The freedom lifestyle inflation destroys. The final principle shows what lifestyle inflation actually costs: freedom. Every lifestyle upgrade locks you into needing continued high income. This eliminates the option to pursue passion, take risks, or retire early. A doctor earning $400,000 annually, but spending $380,000 cannot quit medicine to pursue art. The lifestyle expenses demand continued income. They are trapped by their own success. Meanwhile, someone earning $80,000 while spending $40,000 has freedom. They can switch careers, start businesses, or work part-time. Their low expenses create options. Financial independence is reached when passive income exceeds living expenses. If your expenses are $200,000 annually, you need $5 million invested at 4% returns. If your expenses are $50,000 annually, you need $1.25 million. Lifestyle inflation quadruples the wealth required for freedom. The person who defeated lifestyle inflation reaches independence decades earlier. The person who inflated their lifestyle remains trapped indefinitely. This is why executives making $500,000 often work until 70, while teachers making $50,000 retire at 55. The choice is yours. Upgrade your lifestyle with every raise and remain dependent on high income forever, or maintain your lifestyle and invest the difference, reaching freedom while others remain trapped. Warren Buffett defeated lifestyle inflation and achieved freedom to work on what matters to him. He could have consumed billions but chose to compound instead. This discipline did not limit his happiness, it multiplied his freedom. If this breakdown of how lifestyle inflation systematically destroys wealth, while the wealthy deliberately live below their means, has given you insight on spending and freedom, share this with anyone who needs to understand that every lifestyle upgrade delays financial independence by years. Hit the like button and subscribe for more wealth-building insights that separate the free from the trapped, the wealthy from the broke, and the intentional from the impulsive. See you in the next video.